Hello, everybody.
Coming in. Are you here for protection order hearing?
Yes.
Okay, your name?
Ted Clark.
Mr. Clark, all right. Why don't you have a seat there? All right, so Christian Peak, I see you're calling in.
Yes, that's me. Thank you for I got hung up on the phone. I dialed the numbers incorrectly, but I am glad to be here.
Are you able to appear on the video Zoom?
No, I don't have a computer. I just have a flip phone.
Mr.
I got a dummy phone.
Up here, we're gonna kind of deal with this. Taking up case 2581. Mr.
Yeah,
Clark
250.
Mr. Clark is in the courtroom, and Mr. Clark, do we expect to see Wendy Clark today?
No.
No, and are you married? What's the relationship?
Yes, we are married.
All right, so you're representing the family then. So, Mr. Peak, you need to be either in court. Zoom is an alternative. You need to be in court if you can't appear by video on Zoom, and you say you don't have a computer. So I can't have this full hearing today without you present.
I don't have a vehicle.
Okay, and you live in Rochester?
Yes.
Mr. Peak? Okay.
Yes.
So this order was issued all right, a couple of weeks ago. So there is an order in effect, Mr. Peak, protecting Mr. Clark and Ms. Clark. And I'm going to set this to a hearing when you can appear in person or make arrangements to appear by Zoom with video and audio that's dependable. They can't.
I don't know that I'll have that ability to appear in.
Well,
for me, it's a 40-mile bike ride.
All right, you need to find a way to be here. We're going to set a court date, or you can be on Zoom with a video and audio. I can't do this in the way that you've decided. That doesn't work in the court rules. So
we've done this before in the past.
Well, we're not doing it anymore this way. So we're going to set a court date. It'll be a Monday morning. The order that's been issued will continue to be in effect. What are we looking at for Mondays?
Can I apologize to Ted? This has been a terrible misunderstanding.
So I'm not
I will
asking
absolutely
you to
not appear
not
on
asking
his.
you to talk to Tay. So Mr. Peak,
I will not be contacting Ted.
I'm not
that's for
asking you to say anything. Just don't speak out of turn. And this is part of the problem that you're not on video, is I can't effectively have a hearing and for everyone to understand what's going on. So, Mr. Peak, you've received, and one thing I see that you were not yet served. How did you know to be here today?
I have been served. I was here. I was served by. I can give you the names of by.
So what did you get?
I was served
petition?
by. It's the District Court of Washington. TCDC filed 3/26/2025.
But I'm asking
and I was served at
right-hand corner. Does it say petition? And then does it say order? Case that says order with the court date. Several documents.
On the first page, I got 10 pages.
First page, upper right-hand corner. What is the title of that document?
There's a stamp. There's a stamp on it that says Thurston County Sheriff, 2025, March 27th.
The document, the title.
District Court of Washington, County of Thurston. And there's the case number 25-000081.
And under that, what's the title?
Temporary protection order and hearing notice.
Okay. Did you also get another document that said petition in that same area?
Temporary protection order and hearing notice. Right offhand, on this first page, I don't see anything that says petition.
So that's the only document you got, was the order?
With 10 pages, yeah.
Okay, let me turn to Mr. Clark. Do you have proof of service? Do you have a document that shows how Mr. Peak was given notice at today's hearing? How did you do that?
I don't have proof.
Did you go through the sheriff or law enforcement? How did you do it?
Well, okay, let me rephrase.
Tell me how you did it.
I didn't
first.
get written notice. We had noticed that Mr. Peak was on the property
So
Tuesday
tell me
evening.
how he was given notice, by law enforcement? Yes or no? You don't know?
The deputy told me he had been served. He looked it
Deputy.
up.
Okay, that's law enforcement. All right.
Okay.
So you don't have a copy of that document from law enforcement.
I have not received one yet. no.
Okay, but apparently Mr. Peak has received the order. So you're going to need to kind of get that information filed with the court. That's your obligation as the person who started this civil lawsuit, essentially. All right. So after today, get that information from law enforcement as to how Mr. Peak was served. I understand from Mr. Peak he was. So Mr. Peak, we're gonna, I'm sorry, what day were we looking at?
21st or
Okay. 28th. Okay, so I was just gonna 28th, just the criminal side, we're not doing anything. All right, so I'm gonna reset this for the 28th of April. That's 3 weeks, Mr. Peak, to get it figured out. How you're gonna be in court
28th
or
of April.
find,
I'll do
yes.
my absolute best.
or find a Zoom connection that has audio and video. Lots of community centers, libraries, friends, family could help you with that, I'm sure. But you can't do it by
Or
phone.
computer illiteracy.
Can't do it by phone.
Okay.
All right.
Or
And
show
so,
up in person at courtroom 3.
show up in person. And that order stays in effect. I'm writing an order here that continues that until the end of the hearing on April 28th. Everyone's here promptly at 9, not at 9:10, but promptly at 9. And we'll take things up then. So,
So can I confirm this?
sure.
Read it back to you. So at the 28th of April at 9 o'clock in courtroom 3, that's,
Exactly.
is there a Zoom ID number for that? A meeting ID number?
Yep, you should have, and are we gonna,
it's already on the current order.
that's what I thought. It's on that order. And if not, you can certainly call the clerk. They can help you work through that.
It's the same number as today.
Yes.
685-813-8370.
All right, so no one needs to serve anyone notice. That's been done. And we'll be back on April 28th. Again, both parties, Zoom's an alternative in court or Zoom with an audio and video dependable connection.
All right. Well, I will not be contacting any neighbors at all. Thank you very
Okay.
much.
All right, Mr. Peak, you can be on your way. Mr. Clark, I'll hand you this as well since you're here.
All righty. I can hang up now.
You can hang up, Mr. Peak.
All righty. Thank you very much. I want to put a word in for Sergeant Hamilton and Alex
I would
Horn.
ask that you
We're
not make any
professionals.
statements. We'll
All right.
take
Okay, bye.
statements at the other
Bye.
hearing.
Bye. Goodbye.
You'll have to come on up here. We'll hand you that and then you're on your way as well.
Thurston County District Court is now in session. Judge Kayla Wilcox presiding.
Please be seated. Hello. On record and live streaming. All right, so we're now on record and live streaming at Thurston County District Court, the morning calendar where the court decides whether an order will issue or not. If you're here for a pretrial or something else, we'll get you redirected because that's not happening here. Let me take roll and see who's all here. Let's see, do I have Ted and a Wendy Clark in the front row here? All right. And let's see, Christian Peak. Christian Peak, I
Yeah.
see you on Zoom.
Yes, here.
And again, you're on the phone and we talked about this, so we'll have to talk about it again.
I did my best. I
We'll
tried.
talk about it, so just mute for now. All right, so the Clarks, if you come on up to choose a table, Mr. Peak. You're unmuted
Here.
there. All right. And we're taking up case 2581. And all right, so Mr. Peak, you're there?
Yes, I am.
Okay, and you're coming on the phone, and we talked about this last time. And we needed you here or able to use a Zoom connection where you could be heard and seen by all parties. And the reason for that is when we started using Zoom, and what I said last time is the Supreme Court tells me what to do. You know, I'm the trial court, they're the biggest court in our state, and they tell me what to do. And when we pass these, you know, when they approved this opportunity to do Zoom, they said it has to be as if you're in court. So you have to be heard and seen, not just on the phone for a full hearing like this, where I'm taking evidence and determining what to ultimately make a decision on. So we talked last time, that was back April 7th. We're here 3 weeks later and you're still on the phone. Tell me about that.
Well, for me, I live down in the South County in Rochester. I have 3 ways to get there. I have Little Rock Road, which has no shoulder. I have Old 99 Highway, which has no shoulder. Well, I'm on a bicycle, by the way. And I have the I-5, which is not really an option on bicycle. So to get there, I have no vehicle. And believe me, I have been trying to get a smartphone for years. I am not technically savvy, so I've had a difficult time. I just haven't been able to get the support. I actually bought a cell phone years ago, a smartphone, because believe me, it would make my life much easier, you know, so that I can order packages and, you know, buy and sell online. I just haven't been able to get it to work. I had to abandon it. But this is what I have.
So you get on your bike and you go places, and you could get on your
I
bike
do.
and go to a bus stop, I would presume, and put your bike on the bus and come into town. This is limited access here. This is out in the county. Right.
There are not many buses that come by here.
Right, but you apparently like to ride your bike and you could get to a bus stop.
It's necessary. I'd rather have a car, but I just can't afford a vehicle.
Yeah, I know, I agree, it would be harder, but
It's not practical.
well,
It's
I can't
dangerous for
have
me
this
to drive
hearing this
around.
way. Yeah, I can't have this hearing this way, as I told you in April 7th, giving you 3 weeks to figure it out. And I understand that, but you know, you had to make a plan, and that's why we set it out several
I did.
weeks to help you do that. So, you know, you have
did
to
the best I could.
obviously, how do you get to the grocery store? How do you get packages home?
On a bicycle.
Okay, yeah,
One grocery bag at a time.
yeah. So intercity transit or transit that goes out to the
There is
county.
no,
I know it's not
there's
a
very
lot.
little access to come here.
Yeah, and you could ride your bike to a bus stop. I kind of ride my bike a lot around the county, so I know there's not a lot, but there is. So
I
this
don't know
is a
when the
problem.
buses start running. I don't know that they start running that early so that I could get up there in time.
Yeah, well, it says that you didn't really investigate it then, and you didn't do what you need to do over these.
I
3
have.
weeks.
I have looked into it. I've
Tell
looked
me
into
what you've
taxis
done.
as well.
Tell me what
I've
you've
looked
done.
I've talked about I've looked into taxis, taking taxi rides, which is very expensive, and that's not really, that's a one-way. Taxis do not guarantee you a ride back.
What about the bus? What
So
did you do about that?
I've looked into it.
What did you do to look into it? What does that mean?
I don't think they run that early. I don't have a bus
No.
schedule with me now. I can't tell you for certain, but I don't think they run that early.
Okay. Well,
It would take me several hours to get up there, or you know, I don't know what kind of transfers I'd have to make from here to there. It's not, you know, this is 9 o'clock in the morning. This is rush hour.
right. We knew that 3 weeks ago. We knew that when you were first served with this. So
I haven't been able to serve these problems for, or you know, settle these problems for years. This has been an issue, an ongoing issue for me for quite some time. You know, if I could beat her, I would.
Okay, so let me try
Safely.
to here, one or not both at the same time, but who's our spokesperson here today? Ted Clark, all right. So what are you asking the court to do, Mr. Clark, on behalf of the Clark family?
At the advice of
I don't need to know who's advising you. I want to know what you want the court to do.
in order to keep Mr. Peak off our property,
Okay,
please.
so you want the protection order to continue as it is? All
Yes,
right.
please.
All right. Mr. Peak, you have one last opportunity. This order is going to stay in effect. I'm on the verge of issuing this order in default because you didn't really work out how to get here, and I gave you that time to do it. I'll give you one last chance to get your bike to a bus stop, sounds like. Get the bike on the bus. They have carriers. You hop on the bus.
That's not an option as far as I know.
Well, as far as you know.
You can go ahead and issue the order. That's fine with me. I have no intention of contacting these people at all. What I wanted to do, can I give you I gave Ted a birdhouse.
Yeah, I'm not going to take any evidence so much.
Okay.
So the idea of.
I
Give
will
me
not
another
contact them
opportunity to
at
be
all,
present?
period.
No, all right, so you don't object to the
No
court
need.
issuing
Go ahead and
this
issue the
then?
order.
All right,
Go ahead and issue
And
the order.
that's
I
what
have
I'll-
no intention of contacting these people.
okay, then that's what
I
I'll
wanted
do.
to, what I inquired about was to purchase lumber off of their slash pile. I wanted to give them money for the lumber off their slash pile, is why I contacted them.
All right, so you've got a copy of that order and it's the same, so you stay away from Ted and Wendy. Don't harm them, don't contact them in any way. That means through, in any way, in person, through family, through friends, through strangers, through social media.
Agreed for the rest of eternity.
Yes, well, I understand that obviously you're almost sharing a property line. So what I'm saying is you don't go onto the
We do.
premises of their house.
Yeah.
This
The
is
fence
not
is down.
excluding, just slow down there, Mr. Peak. That's part of the problem.
I'm
With
sorry.
you being on
I
the
don't-
phone, you don't
okay.
understand that I have to talk, you be quiet, and then we don't have those nonverbal cues. So let me finish. So you stay away from their premises and not making a distance requirement. And then this is not intended to exclude you from your home or the ability to get to your home, but it is excluding you from their property and from contacting them. So,
Agreed.
all right. So do you have an email?
I have a text. I have a phone number. You
Okay.
have my phone number, or I have a mailbox. I've got snail mail. Those are the two options that I've been able to accomplish in the last several years. And believe me, I've been trying, but I don't get much support out in the county. There's just not a lot of resources around here, and I'm low income. I'm incredibly ignorant when it comes to technology,
Well, signing off on this order and you follow it and it'll be in effect until it is April 28th of next year. And I'm going to talk to the parties here. So the Clarks, if you think you need this order to last longer than that, you have within 3 months of that expiration, so January 28th, sometime thereafter, you can refile with the court to ask the court to reissue it. Don't wait till a couple of weeks before, because then the order will expire likely before we can set a hearing. But if you think so, then apply to the court early. 3 months, 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 3 month We will have another hearing. What happens there is right now, the burden is on the petitioners, but at that stage, the burden then goes to Mr. Peak to show why the court shouldn't issue an order that continues longer. But we'll see if that becomes necessary, but just so you know that. I'm going to hand the clerks a copy of my order, and then Mr. Peak, that's going to be available to you through Zoom, which it doesn't sound like you're going to be good for. We would email it, but you don't have an email. So contact.
You have
the
snail
court.
mail, right? You have my address?
You can contact the court, and that's how you want it. Do we have anything? Let's have a look.
There will be no contact. It's not necessary, but I don't need to know. I know, I understand the situation.
You might want to look at the order though and be sure. Yeah, we're just looking.
I understand the order.
The Denmark Street? That where you get mail? Okay.
Yes.
All right, we'll mail it out to you.
Okay, thank you very
All right,
much.
any questions, Mr. Peak?
This has to do with another no contact order. Can I give you an update?
No,
The
not on a
residents at 9. Okay,
not-
okay, I'll shut up then.
We don't take up things just off the cuff without everybody here. Anything from the clerks?
Right.
Any questions? Okay, all right, Mr. Peak, you can be on your way, and I'll finish up this order.
Thank you for pardoning my ignorance in the court system. Thank you. Bye.
All right, bye.
Your Honor.
1 second, let me do my work here and then I can listen. All right, got a question?
I just was curious if the protection order includes drones.
Surveillance has no stalking.
Okay.
So my clerk will get you copies, to stay right where you are till we get that done. And then you're on your way.
Thank you.
Sure.
Be safe, be well, sleep sweet, and much love.